everybody, I'm TrimBarktree, and welcome back to Sandustry, and welcome back to the Oasis, where last time we built this fabulous refinery. And where I left you off, I was having a couple issues, but don't worry, I've sorted through them. If you notice, the vibes are the same. Some of the details may have changed. Like, for example, I was having trouble with this this melter up here, not getting the molten slag out, and burnt slag building up. Well, it turns out me putting a launcher in here was just kind of a dumb idea. Shocking, I know, but you know, I did figure some things out, and I've figured out a way to prevent some overflow here or some underflow for some weird reason that I cannot understand. Burnt slag was somehow getting through here, and I'm just not gonna overthink it. Basically, it was flowing up and out, which is fine. This is fine. I'll just let it flow through and fall down here. Everything is fine. So today, I'm excited because today we're going to start tackling the industry mod and some of those things that I've been putting off this whole time because I'm scared. But I want to thank you all so much for joining me, and hopefully I can keep all the plates spinning, making sure nothing's jamming up, and we can do some testing and then maybe get enough knowledge so that in our next episode we can build our industry factory, and we will have 3 factories on the same map. And that would be a heck of an achievement for me. I don't know about you guys, but I know for me that would be a profound improvement. So let's get to it. First off, you'll notice I made a bunch of changes here. I moved some piles, got rid of some stuff, and what I'm trying to do here is give ourselves enough space to do our industry factory over here. But to do that, I need to get rid of this. We're going to just go straight up like that. I have no idea what that is. There's just like kind of random stuck pixels everywhere, and what we're gonna do is ignore it, and that is the proper thing to do when you're in this situation. So I'm glad you're here for it along with me. Let's see, I should be able to get rid of that. Okay, and I had a whole bunch of Fluxite that I had from making these minor changes. I spent a little bit of it on the bigger grabber, but what we're gonna have to do is go ahead and spend another set of it on another portal, because right now we only have the one and it's doing some serious work, but we're gonna need the other one for the industry. So I will let you in on not a huge surprise. I did some testing and I really struggled figuring it out. So I did have to go look for a teaser so I could at least figure out how the initial block works. But what we're gonna do is just block this off. Ooh, not like that. We're just gonna block this off because what we're gonna do is just get messy. We're gonna misfrizzle it. We're gonna take chances, make mistakes, and get messy, because that's how you have to do it when you're testing something out like this. And like I said, plate spinning a little bit, making sure that this does not catastrophically fail and fall apart yet again, which it has and will continue to do, I am sure of it. Okay, I'm gonna grab all this ash. We're just gonna make a little bit of extra cinder. Beautiful, and we're gonna let our bot haul it up into our cinder reserve here. I have some strategic cinder reserve up in the right hand corner, and we will periodically be stealing from it and or adding to it. I have not decided yet. We'll just go ahead and grab some of that, and perfect. You can figure it out all by yourself. There we go. Thank you. Big shout out to this hauler drone. Now, I want to say, before I forget, I really hope Lanto adds the ability to name hauler drones in the early access, because I think it'd be really fun to name that after subscribers or donators or just big chatters. I'll probably just do it based on who comments that they want a name because, truth be told, that's getting the comments is my favorite part of this little hobby of mine, and so I think that's my plan for now. Anyways, back to our main thought. Now let's go ahead and go down here and let's pull out a compressor. Okay, and the way a compressor works is you put a fuel in the top here, and you put sand or like some other thing in the side, and out of it you will get the compressed item. So let's go ahead and we're just gonna build a little. Oh well, I'm gonna put that right there. We're gonna build a nice little funnel system here, like this. We'll go like that. Get rid of you. We'll go like this. Nope. We're gonna go like that and like that here, and this is gonna be our little fuel tank. We're gonna go like this. We're going to put a conveyor belt over here like that. We're gonna put some launchers on this side like this, and we are going to take a portal. Get rid of that. We're gonna take a portal and we're gonna put it right in here. And so what we're gonna go is find a portal. Where are you? Right there. We're gonna put input on channel 2 right there. Nope, that's not right. We're gonna get rid of that. That's not how that works. We're gonna do an input on channel 2 down in our sand here. There we go. And oh, do I need to move sand ironically to make that work? Yes. Aha. Okay, so we have some sand going in on channel 2, and we will find it again right here. We will do out on channel 2 right there. And there we go. Now it's working. And this is going to be full of sand. Now, I have an idea. Here, the sand is launching up into here, which I don't want, right? Okay, so what I'm gonna do is use my vertical restrictor on that block, and that should prevent it. Yes, it did. Okay. And now I will, we're gonna play a fun little game. We're gonna go in here, we're gonna go click on, nope, that's not what I wanted. Where is it? Here, can I see the words? If I can't do the same thing. Here, okay, go over it. Compressor, super compresses sand, but requires a powerful fuel. Okay, now, as yourself, imagine, what could a powerful fuel be? Okay, you have that idea. First thing that comes to mind, write that down. All right, now imagine yourself as Trim. What would you think that is? Because it took me forever to figure this out. The answer, my friends, is void bloom. So let's go ahead and grab some. We're just going to hang out over here until we have a good handful. And it might take a while. This is a frustratingly slow void bloom mixer, right? Someday I will figure out a better one. Today is not that day. All right, cool. So let's go over here. We're going to just plop some down. We're going to grab this sand. Now let's grab some of our super powerful fuel. Drop it in here, and let's see what happens. Aha, so we have something coming out, and we have something going up. And we're going to just trap that for right now. And luckily, this stuff does not condense. It does not precipitate. And here we go. We're using up all the void bloom we have. We're dropping the sand. We're compressing it. And we get compressed sand. Okay. And then up here, we're getting smog. Now, let's take a look at the compressed sand. Compressed sand interacts with, and that little symbol is steam. That took me a while to figure out, and it can also work with a decompressor. We'll worry about the decompressor later. Okay, so this compressed sand interacts with steam. Smog interacts with a sublimator. Okay. Sublimator, we're going to need to deal with that later. For now, we're just going to trap that smog. We are going to make a little road here. Yeah, actually, that's fine, right? We're going to make a little path for the compressed sand to fall out. I'm going to have it go this way, and then it needs to interact with steam, right? So we need to make some sort of control where it falls or it goes over a path. Here, I'm just going to draw it out. A block only compressed sand, maybe? Let's try it. We're going to go like a block only compressed sand. Steam will be going through here. So that means we'll have to have lava underneath it to generate steam. And then once it interacts with the steam, we're going to have the next thing, which if we just look at our filter, you have to assume it would be the compressed slag, right? So we're going to have maybe we can even make this like even more simple, make it really small. Okay. I'm ideating here. We're gonna have it'll be like this. We'll have lava down here, steam goes up through it, and then right next to it we will have an allow only compressed slag. Where are you? Like that. Okay, and we will do a conveyor belt there. We will do a block selected element compressed slag off to the right like this, and maybe one over here even. Okay, this will allow us to funnel water back down like that, like that. Okay, so here we're gonna have our lava pit. Steam goes up there. I kind of like how this is working out. We're going to go there, and so, right, nope, that's where our compressed sand is going to come. This will be our conveyor belt of compressed slag coming this way. This needs to be blocked. Oh, wait a minute. I don't need it over here, right? Here, we're going to go like this. This should basically prevent any water from escaping that direction. Steam loves to escape, and so that is kind of the biggest thing we're dealing with here. Where is the evaporation line? It's right there. Ooh, that's close. Let's see, if I put it right here. Ah, that's perfect. Okay. We're good. That's not what I wanted. Here, I'm gonna just do this, there. Steam will evaporate right there. And we're gonna build this box here. Okay. Launchers like this, there, and conveyor belt on top of that box. Let's just try that. Okay. So we need to put a little bit of lava in here. It should never go away. So here, let's put a diagonal block here. Get rid of that. And put one there. Steam should not escape. That's the dream. Okay, we're gonna grab some cinder, toss it in here, light it on fire. Where's my flamethrower? Thank you. Burn, baby, burn. Okay. And there, we have some lava. And let's grab a little bit of water, like this. Toss you in there. And let's just watch the steam cycle for a little bit. Oh man, it just barely gets there. Okay, fascinating. We'll see how this works out for us. um, let's see. I'm actually gonna take this one further, like that. Block it off, like this. And we will have a launcher on top of that here, like this. And this is gonna get our stuff out. So if water ever overflows, it should just naturally flow back. And I think this is almost a foolproof system. Famous last words, because I haven't tested it. Alright, so let's drop some compressed slag onto the belt here. And we will watch it go up. Hopefully we will watch it interact. And... aha! Oh no. Oh no! Okay. Foolish me. What's the deal? What just happened there? I used the wrong filter, is I assume what's going on. And so this filter is allow everything except compressed sand. That is definitely not what I want. Let's grab the compressed sand. Toss you over here. Compressed wet sand. Toss you over here. Okay. And I ran out of water, which we can figure that out. We can definitely figure that out. I'm not sure how I want to do it. We could do a pump here that adds water to the system, and then that should, in theory, yeah. I don't know. Let's worry about that later. Let's worry about that later. Let's fix my filter here. This is allow everything except compressed sand. And really it should be allow only like gold, right? Let's try that. Here. Oh, we're gonna try that. There we go. And now we can put this compressed slag back through the system and see what happens. Oh, that's right. I need some water. Here, probably more water than that. There we go. And now we're getting steam. And is it getting pushed through? It is not. Let's go ahead and build a wall here. Okay. Why is it not getting pushed through? It really should just go through that filter, but it's not. What is the filter? The filter is just allow compressed slag. Maybe that's not what I want. Maybe what I need to do is have it be block only, block selected element, compressed sand. Here, let's try that. Okay. Okay, I weirdly have too much water now, so that's an important note as well. Just gonna put it down here. Actually, over here. And can I converted all my spores to wet spores, as you see, and I just need to work on slowly getting rid of this. This, if you guys recall, this pit of spores is from, like, episode 1. And I'm still dealing with it. So if I can make, if a hot tip for new players, don't do this. Don't get yourself stuck in this situation. Oh no, this didn't work again. Alright, what's going on? Why is this not... It's not working. I'm just gonna get rid of this. Don't need all that. There. Why is this not working? Oh, okay. I got compressed slag stuck in it. Okay, what do I need to do to keep that from happening? I have an idea. Hear me out. This is gonna cost me and it might fail, but... Oh, yep. And that's why. Okay. Trim. Trim, trim, trim. Let's just take this lava, put it right there. There we go, buddy. We got some orphan lava here. That block did finally build though, so it was worth it. It totally worked and it was worth it. Let's see what's in here. Purified slag. Oh yeah, you can stay there. That's lava again. There we go. All right. It was worth it. This should never get stuck anymore. Somehow I magically ran out of fuel. That is, that's kind of crazy. All right, I'm just gonna grab this extra burnt slag and throw it away, and we can finish plate spinning for right now. Okay, although now I definitely want some more cinder, cause my reserve is low. Okay, and there. Let's let it cook for a while. Now, what is this? Compressed wet sand. So I'm unfortunately getting a bunch of water here, which I didn't want. It was just duplicating a little bit. Let's grab some void bloom and we'll just see if this system works. Let's just toss a little in. There we go. We're turning 16 sand into 1 compressed sand. So 1 full block into 1 little pixel. And we're getting a lot of smog. Okay, it's good to know that's pretty much how fast it's gonna go. So now we will see if this thing can keep up. I'm gonna put a little more water in there. Okay, yes. That did kind of work. Come on, steam. And now it's jammed up already. How do I fix that? How do we fix that? If I do this, will this slowly churn it? I mean, this does act as a churn, but it's not doing what I want. I think if I moved all this down, like literally 1 block, that would probably help a lot. And so I kind of want to do that. How do I do it? We're gonna go like this. We're gonna go Shift C. So we're just copying this. We're gonna get rid of all the everything. Move it over here. Oh man, that's not what I want. Not where I wanted the steam to go. Okay. We're gonna delete this and place this right on top of that spot. Let's try it. Delete that. And here. We're gonna nope. Shift C. Grab this, put it right on top of that. There we go. Okay. I think that might help. I might need to make the lava pit lower. But there. Let's run some compressed sand through here now. And now I need water for my steam. Okay. Okay, this does not work. This is sort of killing me. Maybe I need to have here we'll put a allow only compressed slag right up here. Go like that. Go over, get rid of this. We're gonna go wall this up. We're gonna go conveyor belt right there. And we were gonna do like a launch return right like this. Conveyor belt from here over to here, hit control, get rid of this, build a box around this. Okay. And there. Now I need to have this go all the way up. Here, little launcher like that. Grab you, grab that compressed sand. And we'll put it back in here. Tiny bit more water. And what is this filter? Okay, this is the wrong filter again. So this will be allow only gold. Here, go like that. Okay, and we used up all our water, it looks like. Is the steam trapped? It is. And there, I have no idea what I just picked up. Okay, that's compressed sand. Let's try it again. Nope. And you go here. There. And boy, what is this solution here? I think just, oh yeah, just get rid of that. That was my intention, and it can just kind of cycle through until it works, right? So let's go, we'll try the whole system again. And, whoops. That launch is too effective. I'm gonna build a wall there. There. Okay, and this stuff can just cycle through forever. We're going to put a block there. We're going to put, maybe let's extend this down like that. We're gonna go here. Whatever that is, it got stuck. What is that? Compressed wet sand. Yeah, okay. You should be able to just figure it out, dude. Okay. Now we can go ahead and put a liquid vent, like, right there. And if we need to add water this way, that should work. Okay. Now we have a system. I like it. Is anything falling out? Why is this? Wrong filter again. Let's put the correct filter in. This should be allow only compressed slag. And do that. And now some should be dropping out. Compressed wet sand, compressed sand. Oh, am I doing this all wrong? This is compressed wet sand, okay. I should have... This is just turning it into compressed wet sand. Okay, that's my problem. I'm thinking of the wrong thing here. We're gonna go filter, allow only compressed wet sand. There we go. We're gonna go right there, hit control. I wonder if that's was a big part of what my problem over here. Oh, geez, friends. We're gonna go allow only compressed wet sand. Let's see if it works. Of course that'll jam up. That doesn't surprise me. No, it totally does not work. That steam should hit it, and it didn't work. Okay, so I'm just gonna get rid of this, and I'm happy with the system I have. Okay, steam update. There. And somehow that filter keeps getting filled up. It should be allow only gold. There, that should never happen again, I think. Okay. Happy with that. Let's grab some void bloom again. Toss it over here. Somehow is this... We're gonna go big. Grab all my compressed wet sand. Oh, that's my void bloom. Compressed wet sand. Pick it all up. Put it in one spot. There we go. And we're gonna go compressed sand and toss you right there. Okay. This line here, this adds water, yes? I'm almost thinking I actually go like this, okay? And we're gonna move this vent over. And so let's go put the liquid vent here. And I'm going to put a restrictor left. right there, we're gonna put the... steam's just gonna get trapped in there. Yeah. Okay, well then I'm not gonna do that. I thought it was a great idea, but it's not gonna work. We're gonna go back here and let's try putting a pipe in and make sure that this thing doesn't spiral out of control. It's probably a good chance it actually does. So hopefully, let's see. It might take a minute to spiral, but it seems like that's okay. Every once in a while I get lucky and this thing... What happened here? Why does this happen? I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay, so now I want to move on. Let's move on. We have a semi-working system here, as long as I can keep myself under control. So let's take a look at the compressed wet sand. It interacts with the shaker. Okay. Let's go ahead. We're gonna go like this. We're gonna go like this and like this. Okay, get rid of that. We're gonna go there. And this can be an entrance to our shaker. And we're gonna do a caterpillar again. Should we do caterpillar again? I kind of like that idea. We're gonna go here. We're going to do a couple filters. And let's see, allow only compressed wet sand. And we're gonna, it doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna do this. There, okay. Now we can go here and start the shakers, I think. Shaker here would go this way. Ooh. Ooh, I put myself in a tough spot. I need to move this all over one. So let's just grab it, move it over, grab it, move it over one. There, that's fine. Not perfect, but nobody is. I'm gonna go like this, build that up. Go here and make it flow nice into there. Okay, so now we can do a shaker tower. And I have a good example of the caterpillar here. You have a filter pointed into a shaker and you alternate which direction it goes. So let's go, where are you, Mr. Shaker? Probably right there, yes. Okay, so this one will go down like that, down like that, down like that, and we'll go here, and then we can just copy paste. So now we can go select that, copy it, select it, copy it, like that. Okay, and now I can copy this like that, and we'll go here. Probably all I need. It's actually almost certainly all I would need, and let's build a box around it. And let's see, we need to make sure to put the conveyor belt on the bottom, right? Yes, okay. And we'll go like this. Okay, so let's run some of this stuff through there. This should work. Slowly. It's kind of my dream. And out of it, we're gonna get a whole bunch of stuff. Not sure what. We're about to find out. Okay. Here we have a clear example of the water going out of control. So let's go ahead and we'll do a pump right here, and that pump is going to hook up to a pipe which goes this way up here, and I don't know, can we just loop it back into its own system so that maybe some of the water gets pumped out? It does seem to be working. Okay, I like that. That was a dumb fix, but it worked. Alright, so now let's take a look at what we got. We got some compressed gold. Okay, I think let's grab some of that compressed gold. We just have a little bit of it. And we're gonna go down here. Where's a good spot to put this? We're gonna put it in here. And now let's build a little fun funnel. We're gonna call it the cactus funnel. We're gonna go like that and make it into a decompressor. Let's put the decompressor down. We'll put some of our gold in and see what happens. Here, I grabbed one, and from one gold we get a bunch of gold. That's fantastic, except I don't want gold at all. So for right now, we're just gonna dump it down here and it's gonna go away. All right, so compressed gold, we have regular gold, and then we have compressed slag and void bloom. Okay, so we can turn the void bloom around and run it this direction. So let's do that first. We will do a block only void bloom. We're gonna put it right here. We're gonna go this direction, and right there it's going to launch this way, back up here, and right to there. We're gonna do a belt. That's not right, and that belt is gonna come right here, and that's gonna be some void bloom. Okay. We're gonna go here. And for right now, I'm just gonna do that. Okay, so let's grab that stuff. Where is it? Void bloom. Drop you on there. And I put it the wrong direction. Nice. We're gonna put our compressed slag here and regular gold. I'm gonna just drop you right here because if you go here, yeah, okay. I can deal with that. So the only other thing that we want really is this stuff. So we have compressed slag, and this interacts with, it looks like lava and a decompressor. Okay, so let's get rid of this, and that stuff is going to come over here. I don't know. We're gonna have to do some lava stuff with it. I think maybe I'll take it the other direction. We're gonna go block only compressed slag, and you're gonna go this direction like this. And do we just, I kind of want to bring it all the way over. I kind of want to start again on that side. Go like that. What is this? This is void bloom. Okay, you're supposed to be going the other direction. We will do block, void bloom, this direction, hit control, there. Okay. Alright, so this thing is creating its own void bloom that should recycle. Now we're gonna, everything else that's falling through is gonna be gold, and eventually we'll just dump the gold. Yeah, you can go there, and something like that. Cool. We need to put this in some lava. Can we make like a fun little lava pit over here? Right here. I'm gonna put some lava in here, and then we're gonna drop this stuff in. Let's see the reaction. I am very curious. Shouldn't be stealing it from there. Uh-oh. This is jammed up. We're gonna toss you. We're gonna toss this. And we're gonna make some room. Okay. So the whole system breaks when the petallium gets full. I need to somehow restrict this even more. There's ways to do it, but I think I'd rather just periodically empty this out. I think I'm okay with that. Let's go ahead and just ditch some. We're gonna make some room, and now this thing shouldn't break. Okay, there we go. I wish there was a way to prioritize, like say, I want this, but only if this is empty. I haven't really figured out a good way to do that. Here and there. All right. What is this? Ash. Drop you on there. I'm gonna grab a little bit more. Toss that in here. And oh, well, whatever. It'll be fine. It's taking a break. But you see here, this is eventually gonna turn it. All right. So we've got our lava pit over here. I'm gonna burn it and contemplate how I failed that spinning plate over there for so long. I wonder how long it had been like that. Battalion, man, it's my eternal enemy, no matter what. No matter what. Okay, so we have some lava, and let's go ahead and put some of our compressed slag in here, and what happens? We get compressed melted slag. Okay. Compressed melted slag is a solid. Ooh. Oh, okay. So that tells me actually we can run it through a gold filter, because we can put gold and then have lava on top of that. Let's do it. All right, so we need to build a lava filter. Do I have any anywhere? Or a gold filter? Yeah, gold filter. Let's, here, Control C. Nope, I grabbed water instead of whatever that was. Here we go. Control C. Nope. Why is this? Oh, because it's not Control C. It's Shift C. Trim. There. Select this. We're gonna go like that. Copy it. Move it up. And we're gonna paste this over on this side. It's gonna launch up that way, and it can fall through. Like, we can do it way up here. Or like right there, maybe? Here. Let's do it right here. This is gonna block gold. It's gonna have lava in it, so we need like some sort of lava, eternal lava melter going here. So maybe I should move it down. And here, I'm actually going to move it over. Since our test pit is good to go, we're going to grab this, move it over like that. We're gonna go there, go up, and what is this filter down here? Block only compressed slag right here, like this. Is that correct? I hope. Allow everything except compressed slag. Yeah. Okay, you're cool. That's gonna come all the way over here. Gonna launch up here, and it's gonna fall down into this. And this is gonna have lava and gold. Let's go ahead and grab some. Here, big handful. Plop that baby down. Go there. Here. There. And there. And we need to grab some more just to make it a little bit prettier. 3 each. So I think my ideal ratio for gold in a gold filter here is 12. Although it works with like 6, 9, 12. Okay, my ideal ratio is 9. No, wait. 3 blocks high times 4, 12. My ideal ratio is 12 pixels, but it works with somewhere in between there. This is not broken yet. That's good. How's everything over here? Still not broken. Need to empty my petals. Thank you, game. I finally have some burnt slag coming through. Okay, so now it's making it through the system like it should be, and my drones are doing their job. We're getting red sand, and we have a little bit of purified slag. This is perfect. This has not broken since I made all those fixes. I'm happy with that. Let's get rid of this. And okay. So now I need to put some lava in here, correct? Or is lava gonna fall right through? This is allow gold. Oh, that's allow wet sand. That's not what I want. So maybe we need to have it be whatever comes out of this, which was compressed melted slag. Okay, so we need a filter, which will be allow only compressed melted slag. Let's try that. Oops, I didn't want that. Quite. There, like that. And now can we grab some cinder, toss it in here. Here I'm gonna need more than that. Let's try it. Hopefully this isn't a catastrophe. Toss you in here. While I'm at it, just grab some of this. Then you guys can go ahead and do your thing. Okay. And let's go ahead and burn this. Here. Is the lava making it through? It is not. Okay. Oops. My steam. There we go. Alright, well, I think it is time to give this a try. Let's go ahead and spread this out a little bit. I'm sure it won't be a problem. What do we have here? Compressed slag. Okay, so we're going to go allow only compressed slag. We're going to put you up here, and we will see what comes out of this. Ah, that is just like working perfectly. The real question is, how do we get more lava in here? But for now, again, let's not worry about it. We have compressed melted slag, which interacts with a slag press. Okay, so let's try putting one here. Oh, that's a little bit too high. We'll go down here. Can we do that? And, we will see what happens with that. We'll build a little box underneath it. We're gonna go like that. Is this good enough? I don't know. We'll see. Let's try it. I'm gonna just grab one and drop it. And hopefully nothing catastrophic happens. Oh, okay. We have compressed gold, compressed spore, and lava. Okay. We're gonna go launchers up here to right there. Allow only compressed melted slag. Across there. Build this box up like that. There, conveyor belt, and let's see, launcher right to there. Okay. We're gonna go this way. Like that. And let's put this launcher in and see what we're dealing with here. Okay, we'll probably have to put some sort of return line on here. And so we're getting lava here, and I need to somehow get the lava over this way. I don't know exactly how to do that. I mean, unless the slag press was above this thing, and then we could have... Sorry, I'm pointing with my finger, not my mouse. If we put this a little bit lower, we could definitely move this whole line lower. So we can move this over, move this down. Put the slag press in the same tank as this, and figure out a way to also allow all this stuff through as well? Or do we just take this lava and somehow use it in a different location? I don't know. Okay, well, what did we get? What else did we get? We got compressed spores mixed with water. You go back over here. Oh, and we got void bloom. So we have to somehow sort out void bloom here. I'm gonna run this thing. We have void bloom. We have compressed gold. Doesn't do us any good. And we have lava. Okay. What if we do a filter, which is... we can't... That's frustrating. We have to do like another sort of gold filter of some sort right underneath it. Would this be easier if I had a lot more vertical space? Maybe. But I would have to have... Yeah, I would have to put this down here. Have the lava pits for these two things be the same. Okay, I could do that with just a filter. Okay. I have an idea. I'm gonna cook on it for a minute, and I'll bring you back when I have it built. Okay, we are back, and as you can see here, I basically recreated this over here, but with the idea that, hopefully, in theory, the lava will replenish itself over here. I have no idea what that poor little pixel is that's dancing there, but my thought is what we're gonna have to do is to get this compressed melted slag up here to do this thing. I think I might have to use another portal, which is convenient. There, see, the lava went that way. Oh. Okay, I need to stop the void bloom somehow as well. Okay. So we need to change that filter. That's not gonna work. This is allow everything except compressed gold. No, I think it should be allow only and then something silly. And so all that other stuff can come over here and get sorted, because then the other thing that comes out of it is this compressed spore, which we need to have interact with water somehow. Okay, so let's get smart about this. Let's just change the filter, and this is going to be allow only. We'll use rust, because that's never going to be a part of this. Okay, that should work. Now, what are you doing here? Sand. Let's get you out of there. You can go hang out over here. Why don't we... I need to clean that out. Grab all that. You can go over here. Double check this. We're doing just a little bit of maintenance. Make sure everything is still working. Trying to use my eyeballs. And it seems to be okay. Let's go like this. Make sure we maintain that cinder supply. There we go. Beautiful. It does seem like over time you eventually accumulate more and more burnt slag. So I guess that's where you have to go ahead and use some of it to make cinder. Whoops, I don't want this water. There, you can go hang out in the pool. Let's try running this again a little bit. Let's see. I'm just gonna grab some void bloom. We can watch the whole thing run through. We'll toss you over here. Okay, we're getting smog, which I still haven't figured out what to do with. We're getting compressed sand here. Let's just help you skip a couple steps. There. We're gonna go just toss you there. And now it should go through the shaker. Okay. Extra void bloom comes out and goes this way. We're gonna get void bloom out of this, so let's go ahead and put a filter, which will be block only void bloom somewhere down here. We'll go like that. Okay, and we'll just continue block only void bloom. You go this way. The rest of the stuff should fall here, and this go to a garbage. Let's pull open our upgrades here, and we'll go to portals, and let's unlock our next portal. Okay, so now we can go into our buildings, and here, find portal. We'll go in on channel 3, right there. Okay, everything is working all right. And then we will do out on channel 3 right up here. We'll go like that. Okay, lava's falling through. Green stuff going this way. And now green stuff interacts with water. So, I don't know what that's gonna mean. Let's go ahead and just grab some, put it over here, and if we drop it on there, we get steam and compressed wet spores. Okay, so we need to somehow wash it, basically. I don't know how we want to do that. Let's build a little tank here and try. We'll just grab this water here, see what happens, see if we can find a way to make this work. Here, we'll go like that. Okay. Here, the steam isn't just gonna auto condense. So we need to make a path for it up to the condensation line, which is like up here. Oh, okay. We're gonna take this stuff right here, launch it up like that. We're gonna go like this. No, we need to take it further here. Because we're going to have to redirect the steam somehow, or we launch this stuff up a different place. We could bring it all the way over here, have the water go up. Yeah, I don't know. This one's tough now. I'm really not sure what to do here. The steam's just gonna keep getting trapped. And here's our compressed wet spore, and now we can decompress them. So do we just go over here? This is where it needs to happen, basically, is what I'm getting out of that. So we need to have a allow only, no, block, block compressed spore from here all the way over here. We're gonna go like this. Here. Okay. That's gonna come over. We're gonna have it fall into water. Maybe another set of gold filters. Although it doesn't seem to just come off, so I don't know if we need to do something like this. Maybe we could do that. Here, go like this. Here. And that water's gonna fall and probably cause a problem somewhere. Ah, I know. Wait. Wait. I'm not ready for this. Here, we're gonna, do we build a box right here? I don't want all this. This is not working. How complicated, friends. Okay. Well, I think what I need to do now is just, let's see if we put a decompressor like right here, like that. Go like, nope. Go like that. What do we get out of this? Is it gonna be decompressed wet spores? Like, are we gonna get a ton of wet spores? We are. Okay, so then those just get built. Or we can, I mean, we can just burn through those. Those can go over here. Interesting. Okay. Now I'm kind of lost though, because what does that mean? Alright, well, it seems as though we have reached the end of this chain in the industry mod. And so I think it is probably about time for me to give my brain a much needed rest. And give you guys some time to help me figure out the next half of the factory. Because the next thing we need to do is to bust out the sublimator and figure out what we do with this smog here. And you have to assume that Tom made this whole thing circular. So if we're getting spores, wet spores out on this end of the factory, we just toss our little bit of wet spores in our decompressor here, and here we are. Yes, we're getting wet spores out. That means you have to assume that somewhere in this chain we're gonna use that amethellus. but I don't know how, and I think it is probably best left for us to do in our next episode. I want to thank you all so much for watching. I really truly appreciate it. And if you've appreciated this video, please make sure you leave a like. Hit subscribe if this is your first time around here. It really does help me. And of course, I really want to hear your guys' comments. So please let me know what you think so far. I'm loving how industry is working out. I'm struggle busing with trying to figure out how the sublimator's gonna work, how we're gonna make this whole thing loop around in appropriate way, because we have to somehow get this garbage gold out. We have to figure out how to mix this with water to get our wet spores. We're gonna have to deal with the steam. So I don't know. I do not know yet. Maybe we just need to unlock a lot more portals. That would sure make things a lot easier, wouldn't it? So yeah, I don't know. But we're going to do that in our next episode. Thank you all so much for watching. I have been TrimBarktree, and I will see you in the next one.